Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Today's topic will be respecting other countries' sovereignty, in the international arena, in a foreign policy. And I picked this topic because I have a very interesting article where you have someone who has his room in order, pointing out that some other people don't have their room in order, right? No. That person who has a messy room points the finger to everybody else that they do not have their room clean, but they themselves have it dirty as well. So I don't know if I should listen to such a person. So this article comes from Sputnik. It's from today, the 6th of October 2022. Armed conflicts flare up in Syria's northeast after US troops landing. I was thinking, wait a minute. Armed conflicts flare up in Syria is a country, northeast after US troops landing. So is it possible that the US troops just landed in a sovereign independent country? No, it can't be. It can't be, because as you know, United States always calls everybody else to respect international law, and they can't be the ones who don't, right? Especially they call on Russia to respect Ukraine's sovereignty and pull their troops, invading troops that landed in the eastern Ukraine, get them out, because they have the authority, the moral authority to do it, because they would not do such a thing ever. So armed conflicts have flared up in Syria's northeastern border area near the city of Qamishli after the landing of US troops with the declared aim to eliminate a member of the Daesh terrorist group, a military source in Syria told Sputnik on Thursday. So what are you talking about? So there's a country that's sovereign, independent, and you have another country who lands troops of their military to kill someone inside that country. Good or bad, they determined that this guy is bad and their group is bad. I don't know. I never heard of these guys, but it doesn't matter. So they have the right to do that, right? So that means if, let's say, another country, I'm not going to give any names, considers, I don't know, a US senator as being, I don't know, someone who calls on certain services to take out another president, like Lindsey Graham, right? Graham, that's what's his name, of whatever he is, Virginia, somewhere over there. Didn't he say that Putin must be taken out? So he incited to political assassination. So let's say Russia would land a little platoon of Ruskies and just do what these guys want to do to this guy. I mean, if the senator belongs to another group and he calls for assassinating a leader, democratically elected leader, by the way, of another country, and he belongs to a certain group, maybe those guys should consider that group as a terrorist group? Is that, or no? Oh, Lindsey is American, he must be A-okay, my bad. All right, move on here, nothing to see there. Several members of the allied Syrian forces were injured as a result of clashes with the US military after they landed in the Syria-controlled village of Muluk Sarai, south of Qamishli, the source said. So wait a second, there's a controlled area in Syria controlled by another country? It's not controlled by the US? So this is controlled by the Syria, and the other one is controlled by the Americans? Oh, the Americans, those who are having over there about what? Allegedly only 900 military personnel overseeing and making sure that the loot continues. Now I'm talking about the oil loot, that they are making sure nobody interferes. You know, when people go and watch movies and go in a bank, go in a vault, let's say you have a group of about 5, 6, I mean 2 of them, take all the money and whatever they take from their gold and all that, and then about 3 outside who are just keeping going, hey, stay down, are they coming? No, yeah. So these are the 900, and the other ones are the companies, international companies, that are inside the Syria's vault, which is Syrian oil, taking the loot And then with that money goes somewhere and they put it on the market so I can have a little bit cheaper oil, maybe. That's very, very fair. I like how this world is run. The US forces claimed that the troops had landed to eliminate a Daesh member, but as a result they killed a cattleman, the source also said. I don't care if they killed here a cattleman or not. I tell you why. Because probably they lie. Like for instance, the other guys, Ukrainians, are saying that the Russians are killing only civilians, which, so based on the same kind, this coming from Sputnik, you know what I mean. All right. I don't know if they killed a cattleman or not. That's extra. All right. As of now, the most important thing is these guys, how they land over there. It's an invasion. What UN? Is UN gonna call everybody to come to condemn this attack, this invasion? Is UN going to do that? And if not, why not? Because I think it's just expected. So that's why when these guys are telling everybody else is like, oh, I gotta go home and eat some steak and drink some wine. All right. It added that the US military rounded up several members of the Syrian allied forces. Rounded up, that's kidnapping, isn't it? Illegal detainment of some people on another country. What's going on here? Okay, enough with the bullshit. Let's go. The US military is illegally stationed in the province of Raqqa, Deir el-Zur, and al-Sasakah, where Syria's largest oil and gas fields are located. I think it's a coincidence. The Syrian authorities have reportedly stated that the presence of the US contingent in the country violated the country's sovereignty and international law. Don't you think? I think so. But I want to hear Zelensky going and calling everybody. I want to see Assad being at each and every person's teleprompter over there and whatever television screens and speak in front of the Bundestag of Germans, speak in front of the French Parliament, US Senate and Chamber or whatever. I want to see that. I want him, be everywhere, Assad, because those guys invaded. You see how these things are run? It makes me throw up on them, by the way. Like, and I hope they're over there. That's how I feel. I mean, if you don't feel this is something unjust, then you gotta be of, I mean, I understand personal interest, but at least say so. Don't pretend you're the cleanest, squeakiest, and you're just worse than everybody else. That's why I do not care when these guys are saying on the TV that, oh, get your troops back. Oh my God, another civilians are killed. Sorry for the guys. They're used. I'm sorry for them. For bigger interest. For, in this case, oil. And not oil. It's a geostrategic position over there as well. You got Israel over there. You got the Kurds over there. You got the Turks over there. You got the Iranians close by. Iraq close by. You're like in the middle of the bazaar. You just have to ask for, give me that, and give me that. Smack, grab it. That's how the world is run, if you have any doubts about it. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.